We're live. We're going. Had the Discord vote, and we've decided we are going to kill Lavos today. So we just defeated his first form and cut off his head, and then jumped inside of his body. And now we're gonna go. Let's see what's in store for us ahead. We're just going to, I think, wrap it up with the team we have been using, which is Chrono, Marley, and Luca. That's who we were using. That's who we used to beat the first part, so we're going to just wrap it up with them for this playthrough. And we can hear his heartbeat and stuff. Let's make sure we have... Yes, please. Let's see, make sure I got the items equipped that I want. Let's see. Okay, I like that. Alright. Here we go. This must be Lavos. This is the real thing? Game volume's probably too high. Laser beams, open arms, and doors to oblivion. Holy, okay. So, first thing we want to do is get a Luminaire going. We're going to get haste up on our team. Oops, I think I just double protected her. Whoops. Oh well, that's fine. So we're going to spam Luminaire for a bit. So I think the middle part is very magic resistant, so we're going to need to hit him with like Frenzy and stuff, but I want to weaken the arms first. Ow. Okay. Okay, now he's got really high defense while the arms are up, so I gotta haste myself again because apparently I'm slowed now. Try to frenzy in the arm. do much to the face. Okay. Okay, now we're doing good physical damage to the face. Okay, let's get these status ailments off of us. Apparently our immunities aren't working. But we're doing good. We're all full health now. We got buffs going. This should do a grip. There you go. Get him with a little razzle dazzle here. Nice. Okay. Okay, it's fire damage, so this should do like nothing to Luca. Holy. Let's do. Elimination raises Lavos' attack. Let's hit him with Delta Force. Hey, like these apples. Okay, pretty big damage. Do it again. Keep doing this. He's gonna resurrect his arms here pretty soon. At least I think he will. Nope. Okay. Alright. Let's phase down. And the really weird reveal. Now I understand. It lives on a planet for as long as possible, selecting the most desirable life forms, allowing them to advance, and then harvesting their DNA. The young it gave birth to on Death Peak must have all of that DNA. Eventually, they'll migrate to other planets and repeat the cycle. This thing is the reason we're all here. It's a parasite. Sleeping within the earth all this time, stealing all our progress. This planet is our home. Linnaeus, Dones, everyone. And we're taking it back. Impossible. You can't toy with an entire world and think I'll let you get away with it. Okay, final phase. Okay, Trippy Light Show. We're gonna rebuff, so we're gonna start with Luminaire. And we're just gonna protect. We're gonna double buff. Okay, that one that's on the side is immune to lightning. Holy shit. Okay, good thing we hasted her. Okay, since that one's immune to Luminary, we want to kill that one first. Alright, he's down. Okay, it's gonna hurt. Yep. And then next turn we're gonna heal Chrono and protect him, and then we'll have all of our buffs. Shit. Fuck it, we're just gonna make it elixir. I screwed that up. We need all the mana anyway. Lavos core lowers its defenses. Okay, let's do this. I love how you can see in the background the different time periods flashing. That's freaking sick. God, this spell's so cool. Okay, preparing to resurrect. Defenses are down. So let's do. So we still need to get a protect off on Chrono. Big damage. Okay, now we're all double buffed. Ultimate physical attack, which might hurt a lot. Yep. Okay, bring her back full. Wow. Alright. Oh yeah, we have to kill. Oh crap, okay. See if Flare works. I imagine that mine on the side is still going to probably heal off of this because he's probably immune to magic completely. Yep. So I remember there's like, I think we have to kill all three of them at the same time. So it's kind of like tricky. Okay. And heal Chrono after this next turn. Should have done it this turn, but okay, that one's down. Let's throw an elixir on Chrono. Okay. Preparing for reconstruct. Defenses are down. Let's just hit them as hard as we can. and kill this here. Hit him with the biggest thing we got. Okay. I think it's gonna res if this doesn't kill. Yep, here it comes. So what we want to do is, with her, let's just throw out an ice. Chrono, let's frenzy this idiot, and she needs a mega, not a mega elixir, we're gonna say turbo ether. Do a flare. Try and burst him down. And for anyone who has not beat this game before, I think this is the best team to do this with, personally. Which is why I'm kind of showing that. Because of the double buffs from Protect and Haste, it's pretty insane. Holy shit. Yeah, that's perfect. We got a double buffer though. Yeah, that attack was crazy. They did literally one shot her. She did over 1,000 damage, so even if she had full health, it would have killed her. There we go. Yeah, so for anyone who's never done this before, this is the team I would recommend because of the buffs and the healing. You get 2 incredible damage dealers with Chrono and Luca, and then Marley can just keep the team alive basically forever. And you can also equip that one gemstone thing, the earring, and it gives you a free resurrect your whole team when the character dies. And you can give that to, I would give it to Marley. Alright, we did it, here we go. Chrono. Chrono. Chrono! You wake up and get your wretched body out of bed. Your stay of execution has been withdrawn. You will accompany us to the castle now, where we will carry out your sentence. We've been searching high and low for you, Chrono. Where did you take my daughter? Daddy, no. Chrono hasn't done a thing. My daughter says Chrono has done nothing. What do you think of that, Chancellor? If I may speak freely, Your Grace, I think your daughter is quite clearly delusional. Chrono's deeds have impacted the entire kingdom. The Chancellor, too? What's the matter with you? Please just listen to me. There's a reason I've been gone. You see, we had to save the future. What? You saved the future and taught us what it is to have hope. You defeated Magus' troops and restored peace to the realm in the year 600. Chrono beat reptites. What's going on? Why are you all here? Of course. Luca, you brought them here, didn't you? King Guardia. You undertook quite a daunting mission. These past and future members of our line told me all about it. Members of our line? You mean these people are all my ancestors and descendants? Hero was fussing about rules when you were off protecting our kingdom and the life of our entire planet. I believe a victory parade is in order. Tonight we celebrate you, the hero who saved the world. Now, Nadia, why don't you go and enjoy the last night of the fair? Come along with Chrono, our hero. Come along with Princess Nadia, home safe at last. May Guardia prosper for another 1,000 years. Let the Moonlight Parade begin. I like how the imp is here too. It's awesome. The beer chugging guy and Chrono's mom apparently hanging out. These dancing girls, I think this is the only time that sprite's used in the whole game, is this part right here, I think. It's pretty cool. I bet it was probably in another part, that was Melchior. It was probably in another part of the game and probably got cut, is my guess. Nothing better than a toast under the stars. Chrono, you have a sip. You're the hero today. I can't believe it. They say you saved the world, but still I do wish you would spend a little more time around the house. It's terribly troublesome having no one around to look after the pets. Oh, speaking of pets, kitty cat. I don't suspect there will be much need for weapons anymore. My days as a smith may be at an end. But looking at that beautiful sky, it's hard to be worried about something like that. Sure. Alright, let's look around and see if there's anything we can go to. Okay, that's blocked off. Guess we go to the castle. And here's the squad. Well, everyone, this is it. The time of parting is upon us at last. The gate is growing weak now that Lavos is gone. We've got to say our goodbyes before the gate closes for good. You're all leaving? Chrono strong, Marley strong too. Ayla, have fun. You're my distant ancestor, so you better have strong, healthy kids or I'll be in trouble. Heh, no worry. Ayla, much energy. Yeah, she does. Wait, what did you mean by that? Kino dumb. Ayla, go now. That was great. Exuberant folk, and to think we may have all descended from them. Well, Your Majesty, Queen Lene awaits. We too should take our leave. Frog? I've always felt farewells were best kept brief. You're right, who needs words? Oh, you know, a happy ending when the princess kisses the frog. So, you're going to search for Shala? Yep, apparently so. Luca, I will keep working hard in the future. What's wrong, Luca? Aren't you going to say goodbye to Robo? So you realized. Realized what? Robo was born in a bleak future. When we defeated Lavos, we changed history. The world will never be ruined now. Robo may not exist in the new future. Haha, do not be ridiculous. The new future will certainly have a place for me. Darn it, Robo, don't pretend you don't care when you're really sad. It just makes things worse. You are the one who taught me to consider the feelings of others in that manner, Luca. I am grateful for that. Don't cry, Luca. I'm sure Robo will still be built in the near future, or the new future. Goodbye. Caution, oil has occluded my vision sensors. Sight diminished. Do you remember that talk we had? You mean about whether our lives flash by before we die? Yeah, I get the feeling that entity is finally at rest too. Yeah, I feel it too. It's awfully easy to mess things up traveling through time. We should probably dismantle the epoch, shouldn't we? We'd never be able to see any of the others again, though. You naughty thing, come back here. See, Chrono, pets run away when you don't feed them. Mother, hey, come back here. Oh, God. Oh, no. Chrono, that gate will never open again. Well, it looks like we have no choice but to go after them. Go after them? But the gate's already... Luca, you don't mean... We still have a time machine. Nah. Sure. Oh, there you are, Princess. His Grace is looking for you. I'm happy, you know. There's no reason for you to be running off anymore. I have a gift for you, Nadia, to commemorate this day. This is Nadia's bell. It will ring across the land. Pretty, isn't it? Nadia, could you and... Where did everyone go? Could someone please lend me a hand? Thanks for the gift, but I have places to be. Phew, made it just in time. Shall I fire a few off? No, Tayban, not now. Actually, I could really use your... Is he hitting the sunstone with a hammer? Alright. And that is Chrono Trigger. So, kind of, while the credits play, I'll kind of just talk about. So my history with this game my brother got it. We got a Super Nintendo for Christmas one year from a family friend, and we got a couple games, and eventually this was one of them, and this was. I mean, I didn't really. My brother played a lot of video games when we were younger. I was a lot younger. I'm a lot younger than him, like 7 years younger than him. So I didn't really play a lot of games until, like, kind of later on and with the Super Nintendo. And this is like the first game I fell in love with. This is like the first game that I remember playing all the way through and beating. And I was really little. I was a little kid when it first came out. So this is very nostalgic for me. This was always, and then also it's funny because a couple years after this, I discovered Dragon Ball Z, and I fell in love with that, and lo and behold, I mean, it's drawn by the same guy. So, I think this game is amazing, not just because of nostalgia though, but I think like, oh, that's a cool shot. The pacing is really, really good. I mean, we took our sweet time and we still got through it in not too terribly long. You can definitely play through it much faster than I did. I think the story is really cool. I think the characters are all really lovable. Even Magus, who's kind of a broody dick, he's very, but even he's really, really cool. They're all fun to play. Like, you could definitely play through this game and play with different teams and just have a blast. Like, especially once you get to the end, because you don't even have to have Chrono at the final end, right? You can bring a different team. So. That's one of the things that's really cool about this game is you can play really however you want. Like, you can do, you can go through the game and steal all the items with Ayla and get all kinds of crazy stuff, or you can do like a no thief run. You could do no side quests and kind of just run through the main game. You can do different characters, different combinations. So, and it's not incredibly hard. It's like, I would say it's way more forgiving than I've heard some of, like, Final Fantasy 3 I've heard is considerably harder, or Final Fantasy 6 as it's really is. But I think the pacing of the game is really, really great, and like the storytelling. I think if you've never played a JRPG before, this is the one I would recommend to people, because it's like a really great gateway drug. It's kind of like, for me, it's like how Dragon Ball Z or Akira especially is a really great intro to anime for people. Or Princess Mononoke, like, those movies are very great for like getting someone into anime. I feel like this game is that for JRPGs, especially retro ones. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. I mean, I absolutely love this game. I will play through it again, I'm sure. Maybe eventually we'll play through it again on the channel at some point. But for now, I think I'm going to play some other games. Haven't decided whether the next game's going to be XCOM or what. We might do an XCOM 2 run. My brother has been doing some Castlevania, so he might be streaming on my channel with me doing some commentary for some retro stuff, so some Castlevania. So if anyone's interested in that, he's really into the retro stuff. I like the older stuff as well, usually. Probably some Diablo 2 as well. In fact, we might even just jump into that here to kind of continue the stream. But I might end the stream and then just kind of post the video and then pop the stream back up. But because I don't have any video editing software and I'm lazy that way. But so Diablo 2 is probably gonna be on the docket for sure. XCOM 2 is for sure. And then really it kind of just depends on, what you guys want to see. I have some other, I have some beat 'em ups and stuff that me and Everett like to play through, like, Streets of Rage and stuff like that. Oh, we got a cool anime cutscene. This definitely was not in the Super Nintendo version. In case it isn't obvious, Kron becomes the king because he marries Princess Nadia, or Marley. Which, I guess nobody should be surprised that is how it goes. There's Dreamstone Ring. Frog getting officially knighted, that's cool. I think that's like when he turns back human. So I think if you beat the game with Frog on your team, I think that's his ending. Is he turns back human, which is like the canonical thing, I guess. I think. There's a bunch of different endings in this game. Also, it depends on when you beat, like how you beat Lavos, like you did, and like stuff like that. There's depending on how much stuff you do in the game and when you fight him. Like if you jump in the bucket and fight him right away, or whatever. There's various different ways to do it. So. She made her own robo. Cool. Get some stills. This is from the original instruction manual. This image was on there. Really, really cool. But yeah, yeah, I could go on and on about this game. I absolutely love it. I think it's. I wouldn't say it's underrated because I would think pretty much everybody knows this is a classic, but I think it's. Personally, I like this game better than the Zelda games. I know that that's, opinion. There's a lot of people who absolutely love the Zelda games, but I think that for the Super Nintendo, this is the best RPG, in my opinion. Not that, like, Link to the Past isn't an amazing game, because it is, but this is my favorite one. Yeah, that art is also from. I think that all the stills in here are going to be from the instruction manual for the most part, and probably promotional material. But yeah, I think it's interesting that Marley looks like she's casting a fire spell there, but that's a cool one. I don't think I've seen that one before. Yeah. I'll probably put up a poll in Discord on what people want to see next. If we want to play a different, like, RPG game, like, I don't think I've ever played all the way through, like, Final Fantasy VII. I have it. We could do that. There's lots of other games. Fighting Magus, that's cool. That's a cool image. But kind of my default thought is to do. Oh, I also been really getting into the Division, the first Division. Could stream that. I'm by no means pro at it or anything, but it's really fun. That's the thing with me. I'm sure you guys have figured out I'm not really super high level of any kind of the games that I play. I'm very casual. I like to know kind of what I'm doing, but I'm not like in speed running or anything like that. But we could do probably do some Diablo 2 next, but yeah, we'll see. XCOM or XCOM 2 is also definitely some things I've been thinking about. Those are up there with this game of like favorite games of all time. Diablo 2, this game, XCOM 2, all up there, like games that I absolutely love. XCOM 2 is also like, and XCOM 1 even, they're both like brutally hard, and so you can watch me like get my ass kicked, so that's pretty fun. This game I think we only wiped twice? 3 times? I think it's 3 times. Because the eyeball thing killed us a couple times. Oh yeah, and then there was no, it was just a couple times, but there was only a couple bosses that killed us. But yeah, that's a cool one. Is there anything of other games that I have? Definitely we got some beat 'em ups that we need to play through. I have both River City Girls 1 and 2. I have Scott Pilgrim. I have the roguelite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. So I have so we can do some runs with that. I also have Double Dragon Gaiden. That one's fun. We need some runs with that. Streets of Rage 4. So there's definitely some beat 'em ups and stuff that we can play. That'll probably play with Everett. Resident Evil is also on the docket. I bought Resident Evil Remake for Everett to play through mostly. I do want to play it as well, but it's like, and then there's Resident Evil 1, the remaster from like GameCube era or Xbox era or whatever. And then that's a cool picture. Robo looks dope. And then I also bought the Resident Evil 2 remake, and I want to play through that one especially because it's a little bit more. It's got like more modern controls and stuff. It's probably a little easier for me to get into. That was another series that Everett always played when I was a kid. That I never really played. It was a bit too much over my head. But he was really into Resident Evil and Metal Gear Solid, so he has a lot of, but his Metal Gear stuff's all on the Switch, so I know we don't have a capture card, so I don't think he'll be doing that, but, oh, what's this? Spooky Gates. You can now visit the Dimensional Vortex. Ending number 1 beyond time, clear count 1 times. Save game completion data, sure. Overwrite existing save data, sure. So, this version, the Dimensional Vortex is like post-game stuff. I've never done it before. But that's a thing. And then you can do New Game Plus. I don't super recommend it unless you want to like get specific endings or something, because if I remember correctly, like everything doesn't like scale up to you, so you just kind of like beat the shit out of the game until you like, you know, because I mean obviously we just beat the shit out of Lavos like pretty handedly. He had that one move that almost killed our entire team. That was a bit of a scare, but so I don't think that New Game Plus would be it wouldn't be challenging, but it could be. It's mainly for people who like want to go and get all the different endings, which maybe we'll do in the future. But for right now, I don't think that's necessary. That's a really cool image. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and briefly we'll end the stream here for a little bit. I know this one was super short. I didn't expect the Lavos fight to go that fast. Last time I fought him, it took a lot longer, but I also was like, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was like nodding off because like in between turns because I was like so tired. Like in my menu, I would just like pass out. Long story on that one, but so I thought the Lavos fight was going to take longer than that, but it didn't. So I'll go ahead and end this stream and get the video ready, post it up on YouTube. I'll probably be on later, just streaming some Diablo 2 or something. If anybody wants to join and come along, I'd be happy to have you. And I'll also post a poll on the Discord of what people want to see as far as like next game, like playthrough wise. We'll probably do, like I said, we'll probably do some Diablo 2 kind of in the interim, just to. I never actually got to cast that spell. I love that spell. That spell rocks. Yeah, so I'll probably play some Diablo 2 in the interim while kind of as a break between like, you know, big long games like this. So, but thanks everyone, and I'm gonna end the stream here for now. I'll go ahead and get the video up, and then I'll probably be online this afternoon or evening. Probably not in too terrible long. Kind of depends on if I have a buddy that I game with, and it kind of depends on if he wants to game or not. If he does, I'll probably be on later, but if he doesn't, then I'll probably be on right away. All right, thanks everybody. See ya.